So, happy Wednesday. Today, I really feel that we need to take a moment and realize the seriousness of our situation. I'm not sure if you've heard, but in the parish of Shakers Kroll, where Father David and I, but mainly Father David, looks after them and guides them, we have heard since Friday, the last couple of days, that there have been 6 what we believe are COVID-related deaths. So this is now very close to home. One is a relative of somebody in the parish, a son who died in the Eastern Cape. 5 right here at Shakers Kroll. No longer can we say that it's somewhere else. It is now right close to us. And we must prepare ourselves for the eventuality of people in our parish not only contracting COVID, but perhaps dying of COVID. Dear people, this is real. There are no more games. In the parish, we have a self-imposed level 5. So today, for the first time, I celebrated Mass in an absolutely empty church. And that had its own dynamics. But like on this feast of St. Martha, where we look at where we're at and to find out how God is talking to us in that moment, I'm asking you today. Yes, maybe we're getting sick and tired of talking about COVID. And yes, we need to talk about more than just COVID. And I totally believe that, and I will strive to do that. But there's a moment, and I believe this is the moment, to let it sink in, not to depress us, but to find God's divine plan in it. In the beginning of the COVID, I spoke a lot about this is a time of solitude, to be in solidarity with all humanity. And I'd like to revive those thoughts again. Martha, as we know, was a person with much busyness, but much spiritual depth. She was busy because that was part of her nature. Jesus could see that, and he worked with that. And that's how she got to know Jesus, through her busyness, through her ministry of hospitality, of making sure people were comfortable, well-fed, and provided for. Much like fathers and mothers. And the extra strains and stresses that you have in this time. Forming a family in a far different way, where all you have to focus on is your home and your family around you. All those externals, even external families, are now not able to come close, or shouldn't, because it threatens their health. And they might die, or we may be infected by it. But in that, there's a gem. And I'm so pleased to see that a number of people were able to join us or have seen the video on the series I'm doing on contemplative living. Because I believe that in this time, contemplation, understanding it, practicing it, and being in the presence of God through it in a new way, we will be able to contribute, as Martha did, to so much of what Jesus wants to tell the world. Without Martha, remember, the whole initiation and practicality and the understanding of the resurrection went to a whole new level. In lockdown, what are we going to take to a whole new level within our faith, on our faith journey? What is going to be on a whole new level as we grow with Jesus? As we're doing all the crazy things we need to do. As I'm planning to, after this update, to go and plant a few rosemary plants and some parsley. Yep, still there's some space there for you. As I'm trying to look in the gardening, I've done a whole lot more gardening than ever before since I've come to this parish. I love gardening. Taking this here and putting it there and seeing what's happening. And, I don't like it there, we put it somewhere. It's okay. So today, as we continue understanding the mystery and the beauty of this critical time in our lives, let us not forget those who have died in our country, over 7,000 now, and the numbers will go up in the next few weeks. And remember the little sacrifices that we can make that will make a difference to my life and yours, and to the lives of our neighbors. This is serious. But isn't it consoling to know that we do not walk alone? We walk with the resurrected, ascended Jesus. That even if we do, and there is a great possibility, succumb to the coronavirus and die of it, we still know of the resurrection and the ascension. That's an incredible reality for us. So today, let us remember that we have Marriage Alpha this evening. Youth Alpha went very well on Sunday. Thank you very much. We're looking at having a whole new revival of Alpha online for anybody who wants to join. Merle is working on that. I spoke to Father Brett yesterday, our Divine Renovation priest, and we're talking about having a biblical course going on with Father Tembalani or something else. And we are starting to open on the 1st for confessions by appointment, please. Don't come rushing, and we will do it out in the Garden of Remembrance. So we don't have to do all the inside protocols and that, other than taking your names, etc., etc. And so a whole new buzz going on. Let's enjoy, be safe. And remember, tomorrow, Father Brett we'll give you the link to the homily preparation, so the readings of the weekend coming up, and Father Brett will give you 10 or 15 minutes of his thoughts of what's going on in the readings, so we can prepare ourselves for the weekend. Stewardship is coming up. Be prepared. God bless.